Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about See For Me. So I'm back not only with another Shudder release but also another home invasion movie. I don't know, it just seems like there has been a lot of home invasions coming out, which I'm not complaining about because I really like that subgenre. And actually, I had this review planned earlier for like, I don't even know if it was last year or early this year, but then I didn't get around to it. And there's a lot of movies coming out right now. I mean, there are always movies coming out, but yeah, so a lot has happened. And now Shudder is releasing this film as their exclusive, and yeah, I figured it was time to not only watch it but also review it. And yeah, let's get to it. So, if you don't know what See For Me is about, as I said, it's a home invasion film, and it's also one of those sensory horror movies like Ush and Don't Breathe and Bird Box. It's like those that deal with your senses. Because this is about a blind girl that goes to this secluded mansion to cat sit, and while she's there, yeah, there's a break-in, some thieves get inside the house, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, there's a lot going on here, but that's how I can put it, like really vaguely. One of the things that made me want to watch this film, besides being a home invasion, was actually one of the actresses that I know from The Flash, which is Jessica Parker Kennedy. She's one of the protagonists, but our blind girl is portrayed by Skylar Davenport, who's actually blind. Is like blind for real, so I like when they cast those people. But the movie also stars Laura Vandervoort, hope I'm pronouncing her name right, and Pascal Langdale. Their roles are pretty minor, but like the two main actresses are like the core of the film. Post that, let's get to my thoughts. So I might be a bit biased because I love this genre, but recently I reviewed Barbarians, and if you've seen that review, you know how I feel about the film. So I'm not like really biased towards this genre. I can like criticize it, but I really thought this one was a solid home invasion film. As with most home invasion movies, this is not really deep or like artistic or anything. It's kind of your typical home invasion, but with the blind twist, the girl being blind, which makes a lot of difference. Like we had Ush, which was like she was deaf, which is interesting, but I guess being blind is even worse. And in a case like this, yeah, so that twist makes things like really interesting and intense and original. And there's actually a lot of like twists and turns which I liked. Apart from like the ending, I feel like the movie didn't need the last bit. So I think the movie is like 10 minutes too long. But apart from that, I really enjoyed the ride. I liked how everything is connected, like the story and the backstory of the characters just makes a lot of sense. And I really liked both main characters. They felt like real people, and they were also original. As I said, like their backstory is really interesting, and how everything happens, yeah, And on top of that, the acting is also really good. I really liked everyone, but like the protagonists were really good. And yeah, cinematography, everything was like fine. There's nothing really like artistic or stylized about like the cinematography, but it's fine. There were a few shots that I really enjoyed. But yeah, it's your standard cinematography, and that's fine. That's what I'm used to from these type of films, and I don't mind it. I really am here for like the home invasion aspect. I really like to see that, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good one. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend it because yeah, like the blind girl aspect really makes it different, and there's a few things that happened that I was not expecting. So yeah, post that, let's get to my scores. So overall, I give the movie a 3 out of 5. It's slightly above average because of the originality of the situation. So yeah, I think it's a pretty solid movie. Cinematography, I also give it a 3 out of 5. Again, standard, but fine. Like, it's nice. There's nothing really wrong with it. And originality, I also give it a 3 out of 5. Overall, this film is just pretty, like, it's really a 3. It's solid. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either, and it's not like average. It's good. And in terms of the originality, I don't give it a higher score because the core of the film is pretty similar to other home invasion films. I don't think there's a lot you can do with this subgenre, to be honest. Again, the blind aspect is nice, and there's a few things that were surprising, but the reason why certain things happen, it's your typical home invasion, I guess. So yeah, but it's fine. So yeah guys, these are my thoughts on See For Me. As I said, it's available on Shudder. You can watch it right now. And if you have seen it already, let me know in the comments what you thought. Again, I always say this in my home invasion reviews, but if you know any other that you recommend, any other home invasion movies, tell me in the comments. I really like this subgenre, and I'm always looking for new ones. I've seen a bunch, but if there's one that you really like, or if you want me to review, even if I had seen it before, tell me in the comments. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!